Full story. My mom and her BF have sex the same night I come home. So my mom, F36, and her boyfriend, M29, always somehow manage to have sex the same night I, F18, come home from my dad's. It is literally every single time. Tonight, I came back after being at my dad's for 5 days, and once again, they start fucking right as I'm about to go to sleep. It's honestly starting to feel like they are doing it on purpose, and it's driving me mad, because I don't have a way to block out the noise. They are extremely vocal. I don't own headphones or anything, which my mom knows, and I can't afford to buy any since I have rent and food bills and random stuff to not die. The one time I said something and asked them to maybe try to be a little bit quieter, my mom screamed at me from her room, finished with what they were doing, and then came into my room to scream at me at 2:30 a.m. She called me rude for interrupting them, which is fair tbh, but I was trying to sleep, and they were both aware of that. When I asked them to be a little quieter, I knocked on their partially open door. I didn't look into the room because and asked them to not moan loud enough to wake up the whole street, but a lot more polite. I was upset about that because at this point, I had to get up in 2.5 hours to go to work. She started calling me ungrateful since they let me live in the house, as if I don't give her money for that exact reason, and that they could be doing it a lot more than they do. I feel like this probably bothers me more than it should, but I don't know. Was I the asshole for saying something? Did I overreact? Edit: I am English. I am trying to save up for headphones or earphones, but at the moment I genuinely can't afford to spend money on some without having to starve for a week. I can't leave the house as it's around 2 a.m., and I can't watch TV or anything because that would be too loud and lead to me being shouted at and my mom threatening to kick me out, sometimes actually making me leave the house for the night and not letting me take a minute to get a bag. No, they do not fuck every night. I'm awake until around 3 a.m. on nights when I'm working the late shift, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., which is most nights. This primarily happens the same night I've come back after being at my dad's. I don't actually think they are doing it on purpose. Sorry, my wording wasn't great with that. Sorry for all of the edits to this. I can't keep up with replying to everyone and making sure that I've explained what happened properly. Starting to think that people aren't reading all of this LMAO. Probably a little late to add this on, but my mom is diagnosed with BPD. She has meds. If this is necessary to add, but it's here now.